Hi everyone. Well, I just bought this walker mower. Paid $600 for it. It's a commercial version. It's actually a 2013 T23, so it's 23 horsepower with a 23 horsepower Kohler motor. I paid just $600 for this. Been sitting in somebody's paddock for quite a number of years. I don't know how long, but I'd say a good few years. As you can see, she's pretty rusty. It's got some pretty decent holes right there. She's had a hard life. And the story I got was that it broke down. The person parked it up and have just left it there ever since. And so I've paid $600 for it. I believe when this was sold in 2013, it was sold for more than $50,000 new. So just this high lift kit here alone is worth an awful lot of money. So I figured for my $600, if I couldn't get it going, I could just sell that off and I'd get my money back and then some. So I've got back in the workshop here, and the petrol in here was terrible. It was completely rotten. So I've given that a clean out and just started going through and doing a few checks, and I took off the rocker cover, as these do have a bit of a tendency for issues with the rocker, and I found one rocker bolt was loose and the push rod was damaged. So I went and got a new push rod, cost me $13, put it in, put some brake clean around the threads, used Loctite, bolted it up, put a new battery in it and started up straight away, and it runs sweet as anything. I don't know how many hours it's done. The hour meter's not working, but it should be a good little project. Obviously I've got a bit of work to do. I'm going to have to fix all that up. I don't think it's beyond repair. I'm pretty sure with a bit of fabrication and a bit of steel, I should be able to fix that. Quite a long time ago I used to do these up quite a bit. I was quite fortunate in the fact that a local council leased a whole bunch of these, and off a lease company, and they would come up for tender and I would tender for them. I'd normally pay $1,500 or $1,800 each for them, and I'd pay a young kid to clean them up for me, and then I'd do a bit of maintenance and a bit of tinkering with it, and then I would turn around and sell them and make a good little profit. So here's hoping I can make a few dollars out of this. So I'll get all this stuff to take it home and get it to my workshop and do some fabricating, and see if I can get it tidied up and repainted and get some new decals on it. And then I'll need to give this a good service. I'll need to put air cleaner and change the oil and a few things like that, and check all the diff oils and grease it, and should be a good little machine. Anyway, let's get into it. Well, I've done a fair bit of fabrication on this and welded in some patches to fill in all the rust holes, and it's nowhere near perfect, but it should be a whole lot better than it was. Had to rebuild a lot of this and it was pretty rusty. So now to flip it over and give it some paint. Well, making good progress, but now just got to really assemble everything and put it all back together again. Well, made some good progress on the walker lately, and it's starting to come up looking pretty good. Still waiting on some parts, unfortunately. Put a new seat on it. Got a few things to do. This spring here is actually broken. It's a torsion spring to hold the high lift unit up. I've got a new spring. I've got to fit that. And then also I have a leak on the hydraulic hose right here. So I'm going to have to pull that hose off and get it replaced, or I've got some old hoses sitting around which I might try and see if I can get them going. Unfortunately, that's well damaged. You can see the gap there. It's actually been caught in the join as it's going up and down. Just worn a hole right through it. So I'll see if I've got some spare hoses that'll fit. If not, I'll have to go into town and get that remade. Well, got it suspended off the roof up there, and got a jack at the back there to get that new spring on. Got it on. Now just got to bolt it all up again. Well, that's finally all done. Got that spring in there. Man, that took ages. Had a lot of trouble getting the brackets back lined in. Ended up having to get the mobile hydraulic guy to come and do a new hydraulic line for me, but let's give it a test and see if it's going to work. Yep, spot on, perfect. Very happy. That's good. Almost finished. Just got to wait for these parts to arrive and then we can get it finished. Well, as you saw, it was mowing really well and cutting the grass well, and I was really enjoying it. It was going good, and I just brought it back to the workshop to adjust one pulley, and which only took me a couple of minutes, and then went to go and start it up and it just wouldn't start. And just done a bit of diagnostic work, and it's got spark, it's got fuel, but no compression. So I just got the endoscope down this back cylinder, and this is the cylinder that we had problems with the lifter on when we first got it, and that piston is not going up and down. I'll just turn it over, you'll see. not working. Yet if we put it on the other side, that's the piston on the other side, you'll see, just got to make sure it doesn't hit the camera, it's kind of hard to do. So that piston's going up and down. Never mind, you win some and you lose some, so we'll have to take that motor out and pull it apart and work out what's gone wrong. Assuming the crankshaft, conrod, something like that's gone. Never mind, be a bit of a project for a while, but I'll probably end the video here. Thank you all for watching. It's been a great fun project. We'll catch you next time.